Hi everyone, it is me, Shay. First of all, sorry for the noise of the fan that you hear, and I'm also sorry that I'm only wearing a tank top, but it is hot as heck up here today, so there's that. I'm just sitting down real quick to shoot this hashtag video response that I've been wanting to do for like a week now. This is the only time I have to do it really quick. I am currently in field school, so from 8:30 in the morning to 3 at night I am out in the fields and the woods digging in dirt all day in the hot sun, and I got a little sunburned there on my back, but it's really fun, but I have like no energy and no time when I get home. So doing it now. And I actually have to leave real quick to go out to lunch and then to work. Can't wait for a day where I don't have to do anything, but that's not going to be for like 5 more weeks. So, alright, anyway, so today I'm going to be doing the hashtag Tarot Tube. Wow, brain fart. So I'm going to be doing the hashtag Tarot Tube. Created by Inspiring Alien. It looks really fun, so let's just get into it. Question number 1, what made you start tarot YouTubing? I have the questions right here, so if you see me looking down, that's what I'm doing. What made you start tarot YouTubing? Honestly, I randomly came across a tarot YouTube channel like a few months ago, and I was like, oh my gosh, tarot YouTube. That is so cool. And then I got deeper into it, and so I was like, you know what, I'm gonna make my own videos. And at first I was just gonna do like unboxings. I had a lot of ideas for my channel, and I did make a little video like explaining what this channel was gonna be about, but now that I actually have it and I'm actually doing videos, I'm just gonna do what I feel like doing. Simple as that. I'm just gonna do what I feel like doing on this channel where tarot is concerned. I would say other YouTubers made me start tarot YouTubing and wanting to reach out, because I am very solitary in my practice. I'm very solitary in reading and my spirit work and everything like that. And so this is just a way of me of reaching out to join the community. Number 2, what is the tarot scene like in your area? There isn't really one. I mean, I live an hour and a half north of Chicago, and then an hour to 45 minutes south of Milwaukee, Wisconsin. So it's a pretty big city, but it doesn't really have like a tarot scene. We have like one little like earthy hippie shop in town. They do sell like crystals, and that's where I got my sage bundle, incense, stuff like that, but they don't sell decks. The only place that sells decks is actually across from my work, which is about 20 to 30 minutes away depending on traffic, and it's Barnes & Noble. So there isn't really a scene. Yeah. At least not that I know of. So. Number 3, name an overrated deck and an underrated deck. So don't hate me for saying this, but an overrated deck I would have to say would be the Wild Unknown. And I only say this because I don't see the appeal. Now, before you like burn me at the stake here, wait. So I bought this deck as the very first deck for my friend who is just getting into tarot, and I recently gave it to her a few days ago, and she was going through it, and I was like, hold up all the cards for me. I don't want to touch them because it's your deck, and you need to bond with it without my energy getting in the way, but just hold them all up. So she was going through the deck and holding them all up so I could see them all, and I really love the artwork on most cards. There's some cards that I don't really like, so I get that it's a visually beautiful deck. However, it still doesn't call to me, and so it's just totally like a personal thing where it's just it personally doesn't like call to me. So I guess I don't understand why everybody loves it so much. The cardstock is nice, the art is nice, but there's lots of nice decks out there. So, and everybody's like, oh, it redefined tarot, and I was like, I don't see how, but maybe that's just me. Feel free to leave your thoughts below on that and maybe educate me on how it changed tarot. But I've heard that a few times and I'm like, I don't see how. And then an underrated deck, I'm gonna go with Luminous Spirit Tarot. And I only say this because it's an indie deck and I haven't seen a lot of people have it, and I don't understand why, because it's like beautiful. The artwork is beautiful and it's just a very visually pleasing deck. Again, my own personal taste. It's very aesthetic for me. You guys have heard me say that before, and I do have a unboxing / review of that deck that I will put in the cards above. But yeah, I don't see many people have it, so that's why. Other than that, I would probably have to say Tarot of the Magical Forest, only because it's my favorite deck and I think everybody needs to have it. Number 4, Tarot in One Word. I would have to say deep. For me, it's deep. For me, it hits me where I don't always want to go, but it's like, bitch, you need to go there. So I would say deep. It tells me things that I may not want to hear, but I need to hear. It tells me things that I already know and expands on my knowledge of the situation that I already know. You know what I mean? You know what I mean. So I'd say deep. Question number 5. Name 3 small tarot YouTube channels. Okay, so you're gonna have to bear with me on this one because I did not prepare. So what I'm going to do is I'm gonna say small as in less than 1,000 subscribers. So I'm just gonna do, okay, most of you already know Two Spirit, of course. Cris, I have really been enjoying her videos. Like, she's very, I love the way she explains things. I love her thought process. She's very inspiring to me. So if you haven't checked out Cris, and I will link all these people down below. So if you haven't checked out Cris yet, please do. She is so cool. I love her so much. Let's see. Who else? I don't know who else. Oh, I always pronounce her name wrong. I always want to say Evelyn, but it's not Evelyn. It's Eveline? Oh, I'm butchering your name. I'm so sorry. Eveline Timeless. Oh, I'm so sorry. I feel so bad when I mispronounce people's names. Anyways, check her out below. She's so sweet, and I love all her videos. Her energy is just so beautiful. So definitely check her out. And then I would say, who is the, I know their faces, but like I'm having trouble putting their names to it. Recently I got followed by My Simple Path, and admittedly I was like, who's this lady? Because the way she calls herself a Christo-pagan, and I had never heard of that before. There was an episode on Twitter like years ago where I called myself a Wiccan Buddhist, and like I got like attacked for it. Like, people were coming for me that I didn't even know, and I didn't even like make it like official. I just put it in my little description, and because I love both and I connect to both in some kind of way, and I just got like attacked for it. to the point where I was like, okay, I guess I can only pick one. So the idea of being two different ideologies really kind of confuses me. So I was very interested in her, but I checked out her videos, and she's just a wonderful person, and I love her videos, and check her out below. So those are the three main people that I have really been enjoying lately. Question number 6, your favorite type of tarot video on YouTube? I love these tarot tags. They are so fun, and it gets me out of my shell. It gets me thinking about different things, and it gets me to share about myself, and I get to learn things about other tarot YouTubers. So I really enjoy these hashtags, video responses. I mean, they're so fun. Question number 7, what would you think, say, do if tarot didn't suddenly exist? I would cry. That's so sad. I don't know. There have been times where tarot didn't exist for me yet. And I'm trying to think back. I did write a lot more. Like, I wrote my feelings more. I talked to myself a lot more. Just like talk it out, you know. But as for that spiritual guidance or that spiritual connection that I get from tarot, I don't know what I would do if I didn't have it. It'd be very sad. I would be very sad if tarot didn't exist. And then I would make it exist again. Question number 8, do you use any tarot apps? I do. I only have one, and it is the Luminous Spiro app. Spiro. That's not a word. I use the Luminous Spirit app, and I really love this app because for the different moon phases you can do a reading, and it allows you to do the reading either by manually plugging in the cards that you get for the reading if you have like a physical deck, or if you don't have a physical deck, you can just go ahead and do it on the app. I got really good readings, and from this app I learned what I'm using this deck for. So this is my goal-oriented deck. Whenever I have any goal-oriented questions I have, any goal-oriented spreads I want to do, I go to this deck because it gives me amazing readings for anything like where I have a goal. I have that kind of drive to do something. If that makes sense, that makes sense. It makes sense. Just think about it more if it doesn't. But I do have that app. One thing I don't like about the app though is that I can't just randomly pick a card for like a daily draw, because I'm so busy, as you heard earlier in the video, that I don't have time to sit with my deck unless I wanted to wake up at 5 o'clock in the morning, and that's not gonna happen. I don't have time to sit with my deck, just me and my deck, and pull a random daily card. So I would really love the opportunity in the app to have, you know, just like draw like a daily card. That would help me a lot. It does not have that feature yet, but that's the only thing I don't like about the app. Other than that, it's really nice, and it's a great companion to the deck if you have the deck, but it's also great on its own. So number 9, your favorite thing about the tarot community. I would say everybody's so nice. If there's like infighting and stuff like that, I don't see it, thankfully. I've been part of communities before where it's like nice at first and then everybody's like attacking each other, and I'm just not about that scene. I am too chill for that. So it's just nice to see everybody like supporting each other and you know, just keeping it chill. I like that. Question number 10, tarot video ideas. I do have, I believe, 3, well, I have 2 more tarot unboxing reviews that I have yet to upload, and I also have a oracle review unboxing that I have yet to upload. I also am going to do the hashtag tarot tag 15 and hashtag tarot freshness. I wrote them down so I didn't forget. So I'll be filming those sometime next week. I will have time to do that. after a long day digging in the dirt. But I will get to do that. Other than that, I have been wanting to do the, what is it, SBD? SBD. I've been wanting to do a few of those. Kind of nervous about doing that, only because like everybody's so good and I feel like so inferior. But I've been thinking about doing that. And I also want to do like top 5 decks that, you know, you couldn't live without. But that's like a year old and I would feel stupid doing that now, but I still kind of want to do it. And then last question, who do you tag? And I tag everyone. If you haven't done this yet, do it, because it's fun and I want to see what you have to say. So yep, that is about it for me. I am gonna go and put a shirt on and I'm gonna go grab some food with my dad and I'm gonna go to work then and try not to be so exhausted and stressed because a lot is going on right now, and if you have any good vibes to spare, please send them my way because it's getting real hard over here, you guys. But I'm gonna go and I will talk to you guys later. You'll see me next week and I hope you have a great day. Namaste.
Let them tell it, I'm a hater. I don't know nothing. At least I'm self-made. I never
Why did I say it so mean? I'm like, namaste.
Myself, man, I had to go and show something. It's good to know I made it. Knowing I never sold nothing. I'm gonna leave something behind for the future generations. Like our founding fathers. This is my declaration. Culture's been broken.